This is Smallzy Surgery.
My name is Ashby.
Up in the gym, just working on my fitness.
Take action. You get motivated, and that motivation drives you to more action. You get results.
All right, on the show tonight, you might have seen his videos popping off on TikTok. He's a body transformation coach, online personal trainer, but then also calls out the bullshit you see on social media. Brock Ashby, welcome to the show, mate.
Thank you very much for having me.
Dude,
I appreciate it.
I saw your videos, and this is why I wanted to get you on the show, because my TikTok is full of like people going, oh, you just need to do this, and you'll be hot, and you'll be ripped. And then you come along, and then the next video is like, this guy is like, he's on something, he's on gear or something like that. And I thought, you know what? Let's get you in here and we can break it all down.
Let's do it. I'm ready. But I do have something for you. I just wanted to quickly.
Okay, yes, you got it.
I just wanted to quickly. That's why I have a backpack. I don't usually travel around with a backpack.
It's a nice backpack.
Thank you very much.
It's a very good backpack.
I've had it for a while.
You got? Is it a gift? Oh my god!
I don't know if you're gonna.
Why is he brought in Krispy Kreme?
Here we go.
Why are you bringing in Krispy Kreme donuts for us?
What's your favorite flavor?
Oh, probably original glazed.
You're in luck.
Yeah.
Here we go.
They're my. Why? Hang on, but I don't understand why you're supposed
just
to be.
Just a gift.
Yeah, but you know what Chloe.
It's
what
four for you.
Really? Thanks so much. Now, what are we doing with these donuts?
And if there's anyone else in the building that likes flavors, I have 4 more.
Fantastic. But you're supposed to be here getting us ripped for summer, getting our rig in shape. Holy shit, they look insane.
I think that one looks better, but I'm with you on the original on the original glaze.
Oh my god. Okay, now why did you bring me Crispies? Why did you bring the donuts?
I know from a personal trainer, it's like, what are you doing to me?
Yeah.
But I'm a big believer in just... So there's a quote how people say, good is the enemy of great. Like, you'll never be great if you just strive to be good. But I think for the everyday person, general population, I think great can be the enemy of good, because people are striving to try and eat like extreme athletes.
Absolutely.
And they see people online, extreme bodybuilder diets, and they're like, I'm going to do that. Or they see this person pushing the carnivore diet, pushing the keto diet.
Yeah, talk to me about that. Should we do carnivore diet? Should we do the keto diet?
Well, this is what everyone's thinking,
Should we just do Ozempic?
Because
like, what's the...
Well, all of this stuff is out there, right?
It is. And so are these Krispy Kremes. They're out there too.
But I feel like, in reality, even though we know, supposedly, what the best diet in the world is. Yeah. Even though we know the stuff that isn't that good for us, we're always going to have a Krispy Kreme if they're out there.
Of course we are. I can't say no. We always can. So yes.
Well, I'm saying this doesn't have to be cancelled.
Are you saying it doesn't have to be all or nothing?
Yes.
You don't.
I'm a 80-20 split guy. So 80% nutritious.
Okay.
Your lean proteins, your healthy foods that you know you should be eating.
Sure.
Fruit, vegetables, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
20%.
Have fun.
Krispy Kreme.
Okay. All right, I can't. They smell so fucking good. I can't even.
You don't have to eat it.
No, okay.
I'm just saying. Look, we can eat one now while we chat, or we can just have it later.
We'll have it late. We'll have it later.
And I also got some t-shirts for you as well, but I can give that to you later.
So hang on. So what you're saying is, because like when you do watch these people on social media, they are like, you got to do the carnivore diet. There's that Big Jack guy who just eats raw red meat.
Liver King.
Yeah, Liver King.
Brian Johnson.
Yeah. Should we eat? But then there's other people who are like, you have to do keto, and then there's the other people who say you have to oh my god, fasting. don't eat before midday, right? Are you saying that's all of them forget about it, focus on 80% just nutritious good food, and then treat yourself 20% of the time?
I think if we go too extreme,
it's
just going to be unrealistic.
Okay.
To eat carnivore is going to be saying no to Krispy Kreme. It's going to be even saying no to something like a bowl of oats, which you think is, okay, I
like oats.
I'm eating healthy.
Yeah.
But you can't eat that stuff. So
it
appeals online, because online now, it's not really about education. It's more so about engagement.
Yeah, right.
So people are posting, like, that's why you know Liver King, because he's shotting raw eggs. He's like cutting open a cow and eating the liver.
Catching the cow and then eating it raw.
Yeah. It's really engaging. But in terms of the education, I feel like it's not the best, because no one realistically is going to be, taking a Tupperware container of raw liver, sitting down and eating that. Can you imagine that?
No, they're not going to do that. Talk to me about calories in, calories out, because this is, I reckon, was the game changer for me. Because no one, probably people tried to explain it to me, but it took me years to understand that if you're struggling with your weight, or you want to get fit, or you're trying to get into shape, the whole calories in, calories out mantra. Because that was for me, which was like unlocked a little something in my brain, and it finally clicked for me.
Yeah, there's a couple of ways I like to look at it. So a real basic way to look at it is if you were to feed your dog too much food, it'd get fat.
True.
If you were to feed it less food, it would lose weight.
And you take it on walks.
It would probably lose weight.
Yeah.
Right? So we're not too different from dogs.
Yeah.
We are a bit more complex, but it's pretty similar. So that idea...
Some people I know are dogs.
that idea sticks, right?
Yeah.
But another way to look at it is like if you were to look at a budget. Making money versus spending money. So if we take more money home, we save money.
Yeah.
We kind of look at it like consuming more calories than our maintenance.
Okay.
We kind of save... in a not so good way, like we save fat, like we get fat.
Yeah.
But if we spend more money than we earn, and we're in that deficit, that's kind of how we lose weight. So that's the best way that I like to talk about it.
Now, how do I find out? Where can people go if they want to find out how many because there's the calculators, right? Like you can actually there's like a mathematical equation where if someone is like 170 centimeters tall and they weigh 100 kegs. There's calculators on the internet or whatever that people can work out how many calories they actually should be eating a day.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different formulas in different calculators. I've got my one, so of course I'm going to push mine.
Yeah, plug yours, mate. Plug yours.
So if you're on social media, you find the link in my bio and you hit that. I've got a free calorie calculator. It doesn't cost you anything. All I need is your email address and you'll get everything that you need to know.
What's the website, sorry?
teambrockashby.com.
Okay, great.
So that's my website for my online coaching and my programs and everything like that. But ultimately, if you understand your calorie maintenance, so how many calories you burn just throughout the day, let's say it's 2,500.
Yeah.
If you have 2,000 calories, there's a deficit of 500. So over the week, that's going to be 3,500 calorie deficit.
Yeah.
That's how you're going to successfully lose weight. But if you're not aware of that, it's really, really hard to make changes and know if it's going to make a difference because you don't really know. Like it's like if you're like, are you saving money or not? But you're not looking at your bank account. You're like, oh, I don't know.
So true.
I think I'm saving money, but then you look at it and you're losing money. It's just awareness.
And it's so because also too, right? Like Ozempic is like the current big fad that everyone who's like little fatty bombalada is like taking Ozempic to lose weight, right? But it's not doing anything magical except stopping you from eating so you eat less calories than what it is that your output is a day. It's just making you not hungry.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people struggle when they're in like the calorie deficit. They're like, oh, I'm hungry. That's a good thing, right? That means, hey, you're actually losing weight right now.
Yeah, that hunger is usually a sign that you're consuming less calories than you need.
Yeah.
But that is the only way to lose fat. So it's hard because it's not sexy to say, okay, we're going to lose weight, but you're going to be hungry because people just want to take Ozempic and not be hungry.
Yeah.
Because what it does is
makes sense.
It suppresses your appetite.
No, absolutely.
But then if you... Like, there's different ways to make the calorie deficit a bit easier by eating more fruit and vegetables. I know everyone's like, oh, fruit and vegetables, I already know. No. But it increases something called fiber, which makes you feel more full. And when you have more fiber, you feel more full. You're a bit more likely to stick to the diet.
I'm going to say something outrageous here because you can't say it. It's my show. I can say it, right?
Go on.
No, this is what everyone who takes Ozempic is not learning the lesson of calories in, calories out, because you're not actually learning, oh, hang on a second, you're just suddenly not hungry. Of course you're going to lose weight when you're no longer hungry and you no longer have a desire to eat food. If you do it the old-fashioned way and you learn about the food you're putting in your body and how many calories you're burning and what's calories in a meal, you'll be like, oh, it's like a lifetime plan versus, oh, I've got to get on the Ozempic again. Yeah, she's had a blowout. Yeah.
But it's such a hard sell, because once again, you're trying to teach education again. But it is the sustainable way to do it because not only do you lose weight, but you take home these lifelong lessons that you can, I don't know, teach your friends, teach your family, teach your kids, all that kind of good stuff. Because
we don't teach that. No. We teach people algebra, but we don't ever teach them anything about like shit at school.
I think it'd be a valuable lesson.
It would be a valuable. We're going to dive into some fat loss fitness myths, and I want you to dispel them, okay?
Let's go.
Because I've seen you do these on your TikTok, okay? Confirm or deny, cardio is the best for fat loss.
Yeah, so I like to look at cardio as...
This is supposed to be quick, by the way.
Okay, sorry. I'll try to keep it 30 seconds. So cardio is like NOS in a car. So you only want to use it when you need to. If you enjoy cardio,
good
that's
Fast
cool.
and the Furious mention, by the way. I like that,
The first one is the only good one in my opinion.
Yeah.
But if you... like
Cardio's like the boost when you want to go super fast.
You don't have to use it. I prefer lifting weights because there's much more benefits to that in terms of, especially as you get older, holding on to your bone density, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, sorry, that wasn't.
No, that was great. No, what about intermittent? It's all the rage now. Intermittent fasting. Don't eat until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but eat all your food before 4 o'clock. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound healthy.
Yeah, nothing magical happens with intermittent fasting. So I like to look at it once again. Quick analogy. I'll try to be quick.
Yeah.
If you're driving to Gold Coast, it can take 9 to 10 hours straight. Or you can do 3 hours, have a break for an hour, drive another 3 hours, have a little rest, but you're still driving the same distance. So it's the same thing. If you're consuming 2,500 calories, whether you do it in 8 hours or do it over 16 hours, the same thing happens.
I like that. Low carbs to lose fat. Because like carbs are the enemy, apparently.
Yeah, so there's a lot of studies on this, but ultimately, if your calories and your protein is matched, it doesn't matter if you're high carb, low fat, or high fat, low carb. Doesn't matter. It just comes down to preference. So whatever's going to be sustainable.
Spaghetti good.
Spaghetti can be good. I like burgers.
Okay, you like burgers. I like burgers. I like chips.
Yeah.
I like French fries.
I'm a big fan of grilled. Every Friday night, 3 burgers. That's me.
You do not have 3 burgers.
I do. Lux Nacho's the favorite.
Look at you. I wish I could eat 3 burgers without going straight to my ass.
You could, but maybe you just don't eat the rest of the day.
Yeah, that's where I have to be. What about back to your free Krispy Kremes that, a lot of people say, well, not a lot of people, I just think there's a belief that if you're trying to get into shape or you're trying to lose weight, then you have to ditch the burgers, ditch pizza, ditch ice cream, ditch all the fun, and just have no fun.
Yeah, so I was there before. So I've been down there.
Yeah.
No anything, nothing. I was boiling eggs. I was boiling chicken. Everything was boiled and steamed. It was hideous. Yeah. And it just kind of led to me binge eating. Later on in the day, I'll just go ham, ice cream, pizza, whatever I could find.
I've done that. Have you ever eaten? I'm going to say I've done this. Have you ever gotten home after a day and you're mad in calorie deficit, and then the peanut butter jar, the crunchy peanut butter jar's there, and you just get a dessert spoon and you just smash 5 scoops of peanut butter, and you're like, that's 2,000 calories that I just ate, and I'm God, I'm satisfied though.
Mate, I've done a whole tub in one night. I swear I've done a whole tub of peanut butter. Pix is my favorite.
Yeah.
From New Zealand as well.
Yeah.
But Pix peanut, I've done a whole jar. But yeah, so that I think when you restrict so much and you're low carb, you can't, or bad foods and good foods, it kind of just the more you avoid something and think it's bad, the kind of more you want it.
Totally.
And that happens with diet a lot. People are like, no, I'm good. It lasts 3 days, 4 days, and then they're back where they started.
Last question. People will be scrolling their social media. They'll be seeing people who are they have got ripped bodies, or they're just look $1 million, and they're... Is it realistic? Do you see, is what you see what you get on social media, or a lot of these is there something else going on at these trainers? Not all of them, but some of them maybe don't tell you. There's a lot of people in Dubai. There's a lot of trainers in Dubai now. What's going on in Dubai? Do you know, why aren't you in Dubai?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there is a lot of that. There's a lot of PED use, and there's and no one wants to admit it, because then they have that affects how many training programs you sell. So marketing online, Instagram and all that, people just think, it's just people posting, but people running an online training business like myself online, although I don't use any performance enhancing drugs, people will use it and then claim, it's because of my program.
If you want to look like me, you got to get my little booklet.
Exactly. And this costs $99, but if you buy it today, it's $49 type of thing. So if they look a certain way, attach it to their program, that's their income source. So of course, if you ask them, hey, are you using anything? They'll deny it and say, no, it's just my program.
Yeah.
Mate,
absolutely
trying to run a business.
Yeah, no, I get you. Now, the website, if there's so much noise, but you know what, you're a good dude. What's the website? Because there's so much noise out there, and people will be like, but this guy could be making noise too. No, you're a dead set, you're a good guy. So what's the website?
TeamBrockAshby.com.
TeamBrockAshby.com. And then what's your social media? Just Brock Ashby, right?
It's my name, Brock Ashby.
Yeah, on Instagram, on TikTok.
Everywhere, YouTube, all of that.
And then people can go to that website, and they can just start by finding out how many calories a day they should be eating. Yeah,
so there's access to the calorie calculator. There's also a quiz there. If you don't know what program to do, you just answer a few questions. It'll give you the program that's best for you.
Yeah. And then Khloe Kardashian's personal trainer once said to me, summer bodies are built in winter, so now's a great time to start. She also yelled at me and said, you don't have to get ready if you stay ready. Hey, I like that one the best.
Monday motivation.
Yeah, that's it. That was it. Anyway, dude, thanks for dropping by. I
Thanks for having me on.
appreciate it. Now you can take these Krispy Kremes right the fuck
Come
back.
on, we got to at least have one each.
I haven't factored it in. I've already fucking eaten my meals for the day.
It's very
How
rude.
Many is,
it's just a bit rude, isn't it?
It is rude. Actually, I'm not having it.
If
I'm
you
not having
come
it.
on,
no,
half
I
one,
can't.
half each.
I can't.
Half each.
I can't.
Have a bite.
I can't.
I'll finish the rest.
You know, this is my willpower right now. This is my willpower because I've got every meal is locked and loaded for me today, and you will not derail me.
They're around 300 calories, I think. If you have one, tomorrow you have 300 less.
Couldn't get through.
Once again, if we talk about calories, it's about a weekly budget. So if you take,
do you reckon it's a weekly budget?
It is. So it doesn't have to be daily.
Okay.
Some more facts for you just before I go. Don't kick me off just yet.
No, this is the good final fact.
Yeah. So daily. If you screw up the day, it doesn't matter. You got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you look at it as a weekly budget, if you create a weekly deficit, you will still lose fat. So if one day, let's just say you completely lose it, you have a Krispy Kreme with me tonight and you enjoy the good times.
Yeah.
The next day you can compensate for that.
Okay.
Or not even the next day. Let's say it's 300 calories over. You could divide it by 6 days. If there's 6 days left in the week, that's only 50 calories less you have to have per day.
Okay.
And then you never had a Krispy Kreme.
Oh.
Did I sell it?
Yeah, you did.
Come on, let's go.
You really did.
Original glaze.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna. What are you forcing me? Are you gonna have one too?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Of course.
I'm gonna have one. I'm gonna have one. How many do you reckon's in this?
About 300.
Oh god.
Let's go.
There we go. That's good. That's a good one.
Cheers to Smallsy.
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers to getting. I mean, I can feel my six-pack disappearing right now, but cheers to a six-pack.
I can feel mine coming out.
Yeah, and that's why I hate you. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Smallsy Surgery
is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.